So, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I don't even know at this point. But that's okay. So, yeah, like, I don't know, like, even so much though, like, the DLC even for this game is just kind of a, challenge room-esque kind of thing. And it's not a bad thing, it's just not my favorite. I am gonna go through it. I did hear that, once again, just out of curiosity, I did kind of, like, see what level most people kind of recommended for the DLC. Actually, where am I even going back to for this one? So was that... Oh, okay, that's, whatchamacallit? The florist. Okay, yeah, seafront. Okay, cool. Yeah, I should probably pay attention a little bit, huh? It's almost like stuff would happen if I paid attention. I'll never learn my lesson. As I said, it's been a couple days, so... Oops. That sucks. Yeah, like... And then, actually, while we're there, we might be able to do the quest for the old lady. Actually, I'm going to stop back by the bar on my way through and see if she can just give me the quest for the Postman stuff. And that way we can do all of it in one fell swoop and then go back over there and help those last few people over there and then finish it up, most likely. Just cause.
The black scrawls here too?
Yeah, I just figured we might as well also... I kind of feel like taking a break from doing the text word adventure stuff, because it's not necessarily that I'm... Oh, shit, what the hell? Oh, uncompletable, okay. I was like, what does that mean? But, yeah. Or more so, what's the difference? But, yeah, because, as I said, I am assuming that all of the other thingies in that town are probably going to be the same thing, but whatever. And then I'm pretty sure after that, it's going to be the kind of, like, serious shit that I'm not going to really be able to, like, go forward from there. Which, hopefully, we did all of the important stuff. I mean, I think that we did, but even if not, that's fine, whatever. I'm not too worried about it, because... I know games like this aren't normally the easiest to complete. Them there JRPGs. There's probably a super ultra secret weapon somewhere, like, up my butt, and you gotta, like, figure out how to, like, get it out of there or something. Who knows? Who knows where it's actually located at? It's probably in all sorts of crevices, and, you know, gotta clean it off probably after that. Probably quite a lot of cleaning, to be real with you. Oh, god damn it. You son of a bitch. Alright, so then... No, that's a shop. So he was over here by the fountain then. Actually, I'm gonna do that later. Fuck it. Alright.
What's up?
Did you get the letter? I'm sorry, but the home was empty. On our way back, we were attacked by a shadow that dropped this. It's a Frisia. So you think... No, she's alive. I know it, and I'm gonna keep living my life for her. You are? I'll stay here and keep the business going. After all, she could come back at any time. You little babby. You adorable little babby.
That old lady in the lighthouse is a real pain.
Okay, so then... Uh-oh, did I fuck something up then? Uh-oh. Huh. Because I could have sworn I had it. Shit. Did I, like, mess up something? Here, let me walk by there. Here, actually. How can I check the actual letters that I have? Um... Here, let me run by there and let me see if it will let me do the thing. Because I feel like I may have accepted the quest and just not. Huh, okay. I'm just confused more so than anything because I thought I accepted the quest. But I could be wrong. Yeah, I guess maybe not. Or maybe it's not like an actual quest. And much more like a kind of nonsensical bullshit thingy. I love the idea that a lot of times when you go inside, it's almost like a storybook. Okay, so then what the shit? Write you a letter. Such a rude book. I'll even know this is from someone very dear to me. Okay, so never mind. It's totally a different thing. So where was that quest even at then? I'm pretty sure that... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna run... Ugh, God. I'm being such a dummy. God damn it. Oh. This person has a quest.
Hey.
You gotta help me out here. I'm having serious girl trouble. There's a girl I'm pretty wild for, so I asked her, would you want to consider let's take her to a really nice restaurant? That seems rather selfish of her. No. It's not like that. She's just a girl who appreciates the finer things in life. First class all the way, right? You know the type. Oh, I know the type. So then what am I supposed to do? The shit? Okay, whatever. I have no idea there. Did I, like, encounter a glitch or something? Like, am I, like, at, like, a weird point where, like, stuff just doesn't happen right? Or something like that? Huh. Okay, whatever. I will figure it out. Yeah, I think that maybe I might have accidentally denied her, or denied the quest for the other one. But whatever, alright. I'll figure it out somehow. So, I'm assuming that since the quest with the boy didn't end miserably, then I'm assuming that this one is probably going to end miserably. The one with the old lady. Just because, like, I feel like this game is very much like a, depress yourself simulator to a very large degree. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Let us go, kiddo! Because it does pretty much feel like that. Like, it feels like every ending in the game is going to be depressing as shit. Because I know that there are like 3 or 4 of them. Okay, yeah, I think that I maybe just accidentally swapped it out for the one with, what's her face? Okay, this is the one. Okay, coolie. Yeah, let's do that one. Okay, coolie. I don't know why. I'm not very smart today, I feel like. I've also been awake since like 5:45. And let me tell you how much fun that is. It's not. At all. But oh well. I am really interested where those weird loading screen things come from, and also considering the fact that it almost always seems to be during, like, kind of, maybe not necessarily the most important story quests, but somewhat important story quests. So, or at least, like, story quests in general, it seems to be. I sure, like, it feels like to me, probably, like, it might be from, like, the weird, like, future, or not future, the weird other thingy that, that was the start of the game. Because that's still really interesting because, as I said, is the end of Drakengard, right? The, like, secret, ultimate, whatever ending from Drakengard. So then I'm assuming that, yeah, like, so the world died, the Black Scroll's the thing, and then, you know, now it had to restart. But I'm still really curious, because it feels like it might be one of those things where it might have said that this is the future, but it might be the other way around. Ah, just the man I was looking for. You need something? Letter for the lighthouse lady. They can't really deal with her. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Sure, yeah, let's do it. Okay. I guess that will do.
The nerve. How dare he boss us around?
There's nothing wrong with helping people out now.
Ugh, that attitude is what makes you such an easy mark.
You're starting to sound like a cranky old man again, Vice.
Yeah, Vice. Yeah, let me see if he's got anything else new to say.
Hey!
Guess what? I went shopping with my girl a little while back. You mean the girl won't date you unless you take her to fancy restaurants? Yeah, that's her. Anyway, there was this really amazing piece of jewelry on sale, so I bought it for her. I thought she'd be pretty impressed, but she refused to take it. She said that only commoners wear jewelry that was on sale. She sounds like a real class act. That's sarcasm. Oh, she is. I should have known better than to try to impress her with shabby flim-flam. Next time I'll ask the merchant to double the price. That's sure to impress her, right? Sure. Are you certain this woman even cares for you? Of course she does. You humans certainly have complex and exhausting mating rituals. Yeah, I don't think she does. I think that little questy here is going to end more terribly than anything else. Because fun fact, people like that don't care about you. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Alright, so yeah, so let's see. Oh, you again. You look to be in pain. You took so much time delivering the mail, my illness has gotten worse. I'm lucky I'm not dead. You truly are a staggering creature. Well, since you're here, I guess I should give you a little something. Thanks, you... I think this qualifies as a lot. It's fine, just take it and go. But bring the mail quicker next time, and I want to see a smile. Is there no end to this madness? Alright, I'm going to assume that it may continue. I don't know. I will see. And then, if it doesn't, we will go do the thing. I just don't really want to do the word quest bullshit. But I'm fairly certain that even if we don't have to, like, there has to be a reward for doing it. So, I just don't think that it would be a good idea to skip out on saving those other poor citizens. So, yeah. Whatever. Man, the developers of this game really like Bloom. Like a lot. Like probably too much, to be real. Okay, so there does not seem to be another quest. Right now, at least. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that I'm gonna run out and run back in and see if another quest pops to deliver her mail. And if not, then we'll go do the thing. Because I feel like that's how a lot of things actually end up popping in this game, by leaving and coming back.
You better watch yourself around that old lighthouse, lady.
Because I am pretty sure that it's a quest line somewhere. Maybe it pops like in part B or whatever, but I'm probably wrong, because I always am. At least sometimes. Oh yeah, but what was I saying? Because the beginning of the game, though, it really interests me because it makes me feel like they, like, tested magic on people and, like, found a way to, like, harvest it in some weird way. Okay, so I guess not. That's fine, then. That's okay, then. Let me just see if anything comes up. Alright. So I guess let's go back to that place then. I still don't even remember the name, but that's, I guess, the thing that is going to happen. I hope that it's less word adventure than the last one.
Watch yourself around that old lighthouse.
I'm praying, actually. Because, God, that was just so much fun that I don't even want to do it again. Yeah, because, like, it makes me think that, like, people were, like, being experimented on with magic or something kind of sort of along those lines where maybe they... Oh, wait, what the shit? Where's the... Oh, there's the boar. I'm just going to take the boar. Like, it makes me think that people were like, magic is used for technology or something like that, and bad things happen because bad things always happen when you use magic, but it feels like that could be, like, the twist, I guess, is, like, fun fact, that wasn't in the past, that's in the future. Either that or, like, it was basically, like, whatever deal she... Because it made it seem like it was a deal, basically, right? Like, every time that they basically use the books, they have to make a deal. And so, it definitely makes me think that it is something that sort of, like, makes you... Oh, god damn it. Some guy wants to give a gift to him and he needs your help. God damn it. Okay. Alright. F all that. Alright, let's go do the thingy there since we pretty much are done with a lot of these quests. I may just, like, pop them off camera and just see, like, keep the record button on just in case something, like, really effed up happens. Because I don't think it's really worth it to... Because I'm pretty... Yeah, it was this way, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, it was like the same kind of sort of way to the Airy, but not really. But yeah, so, I don't know. We'll figure it all out somehow, possibly. Oopsies, come on. Let's go. And I'm probably just gonna ride the board there again, because it's fun. Yeah, I don't know, like, because I definitely do feel like this is a one of those, like, twist games, you know what I mean? Like, even just its entire premise is kind of a twist in itself. You know what I mean? So, like, I kind of feel like, assuming that there's going to be a twist isn't really the craziest thing ever. Like, assuming that there's going to be a twist is probably pretty, normal. Because there's probably a freaking twist. Alright. Let us go. Yeah, I'm probably going to cut some of this shit. Alright. So yeah, so I guess let's do this one first. I don't know if it makes a difference. This must be another tourist afflicted by the death dream. Gods, please don't tell me I have to go back in there. I'm no good at this mind game crap. I'd rather hit something in the face and be done with it. Perhaps you should spend less time complaining and more time getting on with the mission. Yeah. Alright. I breathe air, scent it with death, and resist the urge to laugh. For I know it will sound like the words of the madman. How long have I been in this fresh hell? My prison, is tucked under a stairway in a long unused catacombs of some infinite castle. Outside of here, the sounds of a funeral dirge that seem without end. Light has no place here. Wind is a forgotten friend. I pray for death to come, but he forsakes me. Time passes, eternity slips by in a single tick of the clock. Somebody knocks on my prison. Hey, anyone there? I hear an unfamiliar voice say, my savior. I claw at the door of my jail, embedding thick splinters under my ragged nails. I scream for help. I laugh. I sob. Surely this is a product of my addled mind. Surely it cannot be true. Help me, I cry. For the love of all gods, help me. Impossibly, I hear the sound of a lock being torn out and falling to the floor. As the door slowly creeps open, I have just enough time to see a silver-haired man in a floating book before the light pours inside. My eyes, accustomed to blackness, explode with pain and I'm forced to turn away. Who are you? I ask, shaking hands, covering my face. How have you come to this place? I am Grimoire Weiss. This is Sven. Long have we been searching for you. Now come stand. We shall awaken from this nightmare together. The one known as Sven extends his massive hand and pulls me from his cell. Though my eyes are slow to adjust to my freedom, my ears are as keen as ever, and they recognize the staccato sounds of heady free rain. I never thought to hear the rain again, I whispered. Would that this were not such a terrible storm, look at your feet. Water pulling around my feet and my shins. There's so much of it. Yes, and more comes each moment we delay. If we not make it unescapable, we drown the castle. I know you're weak, but you're only up to survive this place. That being alone got frightened and made itself known again. I nodded my head and swore to save my rescuers no matter what the cost. The catacombs are amazed, twisting about themselves like endless entrails of a giant. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed north. At the end of the corridor, I find a row of 20 gorgeous canopied beds resting upon a cabinet shelf. All are covered in a thick layer of dust and cobwebs. Searching for the door to the next room, I come upon a shapeless mass of gray matter. It has been shoved against the side of a wall, and despite my fever, I think I see the outlines of a door just beyond. When I reach out a finger to touch a piece of mass, it turns to dust and drifts away in the wind. Realization slowly dawns that I fall to my knees and weep. Corpses. I face a mound of charred and crumbling corpses. I look from the bed until the horror dawns upon me. Someone has piled these bodies into a tower and set them ablaze. Whether they were alive or dead, I do not know, and sanity will not permit me to consider this proposition further. I make a sound. Whether scream or laughter, I cannot be certain. Then my mind grants me merciful blackness, and I find myself opening the door and leaving the most terrible rooms. I squint. Oh, god damn it. Is it bad that, like, part of me just wants to, like, fucking Google this stuff because I'm a child? Oh, God. Oh, god damn it, this sucks. This really kind of sucks, actually. Because it said north, right? Shit. I have no idea what to do. Okay, so then north. All right, I'm just going to try east. I squint down the dim corridors. North again, maybe. I squint down dim corridors. North. At the end of the path, the waters rise from my waist, exhausting me both physically and spiritually. I pray that this is the way out. Eventually, I can stand. This side of the water is no longer so. My eyes turn upward. Imagine my surprise when I see a series of paintings hanging from the faded plaster wall. Each depicts a person in prime life clad in clothing of the highest quality. The styles, however, are strange to me, leading me to believe that these people have lived long, long ago. One subject wears an outfit that particularly catches my eye. It is constructed of thin and breezy cloth and decorated with a motif of flower and birds, while encircling the figure's waist is a leather belt of the most perfect construction. It is a stunning costume even by modern standards. As I gaze at the portrait, I'm stuck by the desire to touch it with my own hands. Yet as I extend a single flame to the painting, I am gripped by a most unpleasant feeling. Staring closely at the image, I see it bend and warp into the shape of another finger. Something behind the picture is pointing at me. Is it another prisoner, a fellow inmate trapped into eternity in this place? I cannot let it pass, and so I seize the portrait with both hands and throw it into the water. The wall is hollow behind the painting. Inside, I can make out a body. Whether or not this is a prisoner, there would be no rescue. This poor soul is long dead. Scraps of clothing lie on the floor around the bones. Only a small amount of fabric has survived, but it features the same delicate designs that were depicted in the portrait. I've been admiring a row of corpses blocked from view by portraits of each victim in their pinnacle. Enough shielding my eyes. I paddle forward through the water. I skint. Oh, shit. I squint down the dim corridors and proceed. I think I headed north last time. East. In the path. Great hall with only sun's rain for comfort. The waterlogged red carpet squishes beneath my feet as I approach the center of the room. Once there, I behold a beautiful dining table which rests china and silver of the finest construction as well as remains of fantastic feast. As my eyes continue to adjust, I see many chairs surrounding the table, each holding a dinner guest. Noticing movement, I approach the chair at the table's head. But the truth of the matter dawns on me. I recall in horror the host of the feast of corpse, as well as all anybody guests, an army of foul, wriggling insects have made their home in the remains, and this is the movement I saw. This one's in the speech is nothing more for a requiem of the damn. I take a moment to steady my shaking hands and then back away from the table, desperate to lose sight of the abomination before me. My gaze lands on the chairs upon which the dead were seated. This is a mistake, for the chairs prove to be even more terrible than the feast itself. Each one is covered with a layer of spikes that run from the seat up the back and down. Ooh, ouch. This explains the color carpet beneath my feet. I can only pray that the unfortunate diners were dead when the meal began. For if not, this simple task to envision the agonized screams that must have sprung forth from their mouths. Though in truth I suspect they have committed no crime at all, there be no tomorrow for these unfortunate. This was our supper. I squint down the horrible dim corridors north. Consult, we make it to the front door, break it down. Someone cries, so I give myself the effort. In tandem with Sven and Grimoire Vice, I slam my body against a thick, sturdy door. On my third try, it gives way, and we find ourselves sprawled in front of the castle. Storm is in retreat. The clouds above are still dark and foreboding, but to the west I can see a thin shimmer of sunlight trying to break through. How can I thank you? I cry as tears join the rain on my cheeks. I would surely have died in there. Your dress, then you are a woman, madame. Yes, I am. I proffer the two a smile. I suppose that comes as something of surprise, seeing as how I exist only in the form of words. I can see the one known as Sven is disappointed that the torn dress will be given no further description. Ah, God. But he hides it well. With a nod and a shrug, the three of us set forth to our awakening. But behind us, an awakening of another kind is taking place. Black smoke fills the indent and casual, providing the countless damsels aside with their final shroud. After a moment... Okay, so the castle's dead have awakened to their new life as shades. That's kind of sad. You have anything to say about that? Hopefully there will be no labyrinth next time. I hear ya. I do. Holy shit. Alright, so then hopefully this isn't as long. And another victim. This work is certainly trying. A colony of massive sculptures were visible in the distance, their tall forms scraping against the sky. Weiss and Sven had never seen such a sight, and their eyes widened as they tried to take it in. Hey, Weiss, we keep walking, but those things don't get any closer. I don't get it. Are they really that big? As Weiss considered his answer, the sun beat down on them with renewed ferocity. Perhaps they are some manner of mirage, he said. Under the heat, a mirage or two would hardly be an unexpected sight. Sven nodded and wiped the sweat off his brow, leaving a trail of sand in his place. He thought he'd never been so thirsty. The ancient road on which they walked was black and cracked with age. Here and there, thin wisps of grass pished up through the rocky surface, as if defying those who had laid this material down over their home. The heat reflecting from the road made Sven lighthearted. Suddenly, he dropped to his knees and slammed his hand against the black surface. God damn it, he said. Is this some kind of joke? Well, I'm not laughing. The complaint, blah, blah, blah. Weiss tried not to let his eyes roll too much. A joke, he said. No joke. This road leads to the city of art. Perhaps the path itself is simply some matter of grand artistic work. Oh, come on. That's bullshit and you know it. Possibly, but thinking of it this way might make it easier for you to bear. Sven glanced at Weiss's grinning face, cursed silently to himself, and resumed walking. As the time passed, Sven's feet grew more painful, and his throat drier than he had thought possible. Damn, who are you kidding? He tried not to look any further than his next step ahead because the bright sunlight had made him hesitant to trust his own senses. We are definitely getting closer, said Weiss in an effort to cheer his companion. Yes, this much is certain. Encouraged, Sven lifted his gaze. Suddenly he stopped walking, choosing instead to stand in the middle of a road with his mouth and eyes wide open, his finger pointing in the distance. Water, he cried. It's water. Water, asked Weiss. Preposterous. I don't see any water. It's right there, idiot. Can't you see it? Look, the sun is reflecting off it. Without waiting for a response, Sven sprang to life and bounded toward the sight. What in the... There was no water. There was nothing but sand in every direction. Sven closed his eyes and sighed as Weiss floated up behind him, chuckling softly. I believe this is known as a mirage, he said. Many a desert traveler has spoken such things. Sven shook his head, bewildered. Suddenly, he pointed off in the distance, his eyes wide. Wait, there it is. I just missed it. Look, it's right there. He sprinted off again, leaving Weiss with no choice but to follow. After a few minutes running, Sven came to a halt. I could have sworn it was right around here. Confused, he put his hands up to his eyes and rubbed them vigorously. As soon as he stopped, he noticed a blue shimmering pool of clear water just over the next rise. A shout, he bounded off in search of it. The chase continued for nearly an hour until an exasperated Weiss finally floated up to Sven and struck him in the face with his cover. You damn blithering idiot, stop this at once. There is no water here. Sven's face clouded. Then there isn't? There is not, and perhaps next time you'll listen to me when I tell you as much. Weiss paused for a moment, then continued speaking in a slightly kinder tone. However, I suppose this mad chase was not altogether wasted. It seems we have arrived in the city of art. He looked up. Stretched out before him was a row of impossibly tall structures. Their journey was at an end. They're huge, cried Sven. Wah, wah. Completely forgetting the heat and pain of the past few hours. I've never seen anything so big. Each sculpture was formed from roughly the same shape, a tall rectangle that stretched up towards the sky, but that is where the similarities ended. Most were covered with panes of glass that reflected the light in 1,000 directions, while others seemed to be nothing but frames of steel. Some had tall spires at the tops, while others possessed triangular tops. What kind of city is this? Where are the people? Where are the houses? Perhaps the land is intended exclusively for artistic use. The debate continued as they made their way through the city. Miracles of artistry were everywhere. Great iron crates with wheels sat silent on steel rails. Beautifully carved works with lights of red, amber, and green dangled over every street. As they moved away from the massive sculptures, they found a great array of smaller ones. Some were covered in glass or brick, but many were composed of materials they had never before encountered. The sheer variety of colors and styles were staggering. Unable to find a theme or purpose to the abstract works around them, Sven and Weiss eventually fell silent. On the outskirts of the city, they discovered 3 sculptures in the shape of humans. Sven uttered a sigh of release as he approached them. Finally, I was getting tired of modern art. The 3 statues were indistinguishable except for a single word chiseled into the right arm. One read Alpha, one Beta, and the final one read Gamma. As Sven moved to touch the nearest statue, a bird flew from the top of one of the sculptures. Alighting on the statue soldier, it made a brief, beautiful song that took the form of words. Only one form is real, the others are false. The real form will always speak the truth. The false ones will always speak a lie. With that, the bird departed. As if on cue, the 3 statues shut alive, acquiring color and form as they began to breathe. Hey, look at that, they're alive. The triplets bowed low before Sven. Please, said Alpha, you have to get me out of this nightmare. I am real. Stop lying, said Beta. He turned to Sven and threw his hands up in the air. Alpha's a fake, you know. I'm the real one. What a load of crap, said Gamma. Beta's a fake. Everyone knows I'm the only real one around here. Their respective pleas given, the 3 statues returned to their frozen state as silence once again enveloped the city. When you consider all the statements, only one of them could be a real thing. This is another classic riddle. I'm fairly certain that it's Beta. Real one is Beta. Though Sven's voice betrayed a notable lack of confidence, he was relieved to see Weiss nodding at him. If Alpha were telling the truth, Beta and Gamma would be fakes. But in that case, Gamma's claim that Beta was a fake would be the truth. Even though Gamma is... Okay, yeah, there we go. Gamma is a liar, therefore that theory crumbles. Now, let us presume that Gamma spoke the truth, however. That makes Alpha and Beta liars. In this situation, however, Beta is calling Alpha a liar, which would leave us with two statues telling the truth. Beta is telling the truth. If so, Alpha and Gamma's lies would make sense. Therefore, Beta must be real. As Weiss finished his explanation, they crumbled soundlessly in dust while Beta sprang to life once more. Congratulations, villager, said Weiss in a cheerful voice. The time to awaken has arrived. Thank you for saving me, cried the villager. He dropped to his knees and bowed his head low as it could go before an uncomfortable Sven pulled him to his feet. Why did you have a dream like this? Have you ever been to this city before? The villager slowly looked around at the bizarre objects and sculptures that dotted the landscape and then shook his head. I don't think so. I mean, it's impossible, right? There's no way I could have ever been to a place like this, but at the same time, I feel like I've seen it before. Deja vu, muttered Sven. It's just like that damn mayor. The vague sense of unease that struck Sven during the mayor's dream spread once more throughout his mind. Okay, that was terrible. I'm positive that I've seen that place before. Stop. I get enough foreboding crap from everyone else in my life. Don't you start too. Okay, there. Now all the villagers can wake up, right? Yes, if the mayor's assumption was correct. I think that I've had enough wordplay to last a lifetime. Thank you very much. You and me both, brother. Yeah, I hear you. Well, let's go see the mayor. All right. Holy shit.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Here, I have something for you. The one-handed sword, Faith. Holy crap. Can I really have this? Of course. It's apparently a weapon of someone renowned, but we have little use for it. Well, we appreciate it. Thank you again for everything. Coolly. All right, so now that we are done with that bullshit. Okay, so it seems pretty good. Maybe when I upgrade it, it'll be like... Yeah, because this, like, really is fast as shit. So, I mean, just from a sheer sense of... Like, from a sheer sense of, like... I'm trying to think of the best way to put it. But from a sheer sense of, like DPS, it's probably quicker. Alright, so let's save over 3 now. Now that we've done more story bits. And thank God we're done with that. My voice is actually dead, I think.